keep the conversation going. This headline actually caught my eye. Now, this is the headline. My husband is the breadwinner, and it's killing my sex drive. Huh? What? Man with money and a job? A woman writes for Scary Mommy that when she and her husband both worked before having kids, their sex life was great. Now that she's financially dependent, she no longer desires him. So do you understand this reaction? Do you guys get it? Do you guys get it? I don't get it either.
Okay, I didn't at first either, but I kind of thought, okay, let me put myself in her position. They both used to be working, both making the same amount of money. And I don't know about you, but my job gives me joy, creativity. I love you all. I love you all. It gives me all of this energy. And I then go home from my job where it's my sort of one of my reasons for being. And I walk into that house every night with main character energy, baby. And so that then comes into the bedroom. She has now lost her job. She now has one identity, which when you have a kid, she's got two. That's a major shift for a lot of women. So she's not working. Her only role and identity now is maybe as mom. And I think she might have lost her raison d'etre. Like, what am I here for? Who am I?
She's lost her sense of self.
Lost that sense of self. So for me, I bring into the bedroom the energy that I walk through life with, if it's confidence or lack of confidence. So I think whether you're a staying-at-home mom, you're working from home, or you're working outside of the home, you need to find something that feeds you and your soul so that when you get in that bedroom, there's more happening.
So make sure I understand what you're saying. So you're saying this is less about her husband having a job and more of her just kind of losing her sense of identity because she no longer... And maybe that's the problem. I think a lot of us kind of suffer from that. We kind of... our identity is wrapped up in our career. And it's not until you lose your job, if anybody out there has ever lost your job, you know that feeling is like, who am I? You know, it doesn't help that most conversations you have with people, especially acquaintances, what's the second question after what's your name? It's like, so what do you do? And I feel like sometimes if you don't have an answer for that, maybe that's the insecurity that's feeding her. She's like, maybe that's the question she keeps asking herself. But I'll tell you, as a single income household, I would love a husband. a little safety net before I end up on the streets, I would love. So that's why I'm just trying to understand where that was coming from.
I wonder if it's also partially, sorry, and go ahead. Was just like the asking, like to echo your point, like I can sort of imagine feeling okay for a while with somebody who is main breadwinner. It's like that day when you have to ask for money. That to me, I feel like I don't know, I couldn't, like that would make me feel infantilized. That would make me feel like suddenly it's a parental role, and that would be a total arousal killer for me.
But I have to say, as the breadwinner in my family, that might be a bit of a turn on for me. Like, just because
when Simon asks for your money,
if I had to, like, because as the breadwinner, I do find it affects my libido a bit. Like it ebbs and flows with my libido. Sometimes being the breadwinner, it's like, I am powerful. I have so much responsibility. Thank you very much. And other times it's like, oh my God, I got a lot of responsibility. You know, oh my, no, I don't want to do anything. But then I consider how Simon feels, who isn't the breadwinner, and in that traditionally masculine role. And I think he's always trying to, of course, better himself, become more successful. But I imagine that would affect his libido as well. It doesn't on paper. Which it would.
We also don't know how her partner is making her feel about having a job.
She says,
be the way he's talking to her.
She says he's been very supportive through all of it. So,
Hey there, what did you think? Drop your comments below and join the conversation. And don't forget to like and subscribe so you can find more on everything from food and fashion to pop culture and current events. See you soon.